And in the state of Alaska, we're an oil state, and I know states like Texas don't do this, but Alaska has a fund where we tax our oil companies. That money goes into a pool and gets invested, and then gets pays for all of our local stuff, roads, et cetera, but it also goes towards giving a check to every Alaskan. It's a pretty good deal. And so that year it was actually $2,500, somewhere around there. And for me, I was like, oh gosh, what? I'm gonna ask my parents for it. So I asked my parents for my PFD. Every year before that, they spent it, they blew it on their trucks, their phones, whatever. Sometimes stuff for me, but not very often, unfortunately. And so I asked them for it, and they said, yeah. But they said, you have to buy something for your future. So I told them, I said, I wanna buy a lawnmower. After I told them that, I wanted to buy a lawnmower, they were like, no, not happening. So I came up with this plan, and I told my parents, I said, I want to buy a welder. And they said, okay. And they gave me a check. Stupid move for them. Otherwise, they would have used that money for their own stuff or whatever. But for me, that was a win. So I got this check, cashed it, and I had a plan put together. I had a little boat that I bought. I saved up for 2 or 3 months and bought this little lake boat. I sold that boat to my uncle for $2,500. So boom, I had $5,000. And then I saved my last check from the former tire shop I was working at. I used that, and I went out and purchased a lawnmower. I borrowed a trailer and went and picked up a lawnmower that next day. And I came home with that lawnmower, and my parents did not talk to me for at least a week. I can just remember them not saying anything to me whatsoever about it. They were pissed. After that, I needed a trailer. So I phoned up my uncle and I said, hey, could I borrow $2,000 to buy a trailer from a family friend? He was like, yeah. So my uncle loaned me that money, and I purchased my little lawn care trailer and had my full setup ready to go for summertime. Yeah. Now that I was ready to go for summertime, I had my T's crossed, my I's dotted, I had insurance.